You're 35. They relocate you again. Different state, different name, different folder. Everything James Whitfield built over 4 years is gone. The accounting firm. The neighbor with the ladder, Dada, who called your phone 6 times after you disappeared, and whose voicemails you will never be able to return. You are now Daniel Reyes. Born 1993 in El Paso, the marshals drill you again. The answers have to be automatic. You know how this works. You have done it before. This time, before they hand you the new folder, Torres sits across from you with a checklist. Every digital account connected to your previous identity, every cloud service, every forgotten login, every backup, every trace. You go through it together line by line. It takes 4 hours. You find 3 accounts you had genuinely forgotten. One of them has been dormant since you were 23. You delete everything. Torres watches you do it. When it is finished, he closes the folder and slides the new one across the table. You open it. Daniel Reyes. You pick up the pen. You have been here before. The difference is that this time, you know exactly what it costs, and you know exactly how fragile it is, and you know that ordinary life is not safety. It is patience. You are very good at patience now. Level 8. The cost. You're 41. 6 years into the second relocation. Daniel Reyes is real now, in the way James Whitfield never quite became. You have a job, a routine, a small house with a yard. The quarterly calls come twice a year from voices you stopped learning the names of. Your sister got married 7 years ago. You know because you found the announcement in a search from a library computer. She has 2 children whose names you know, and whose faces you have seen in photographs, and who will never know you exist. Your father had a stroke last year. He recovered. You found that out the same way. You think sometimes about a photograph of your sister laughing in sunlight that you handed to a marshal in a laundromat in Tucson and asked him to destroy? You don't know if he destroyed it. You never asked. Some things you let go completely, because the alternative is carrying them forever, and you have carried enough. Level 9. The folder. Somewhere in a federal building right now, a person is sitting across a table from a marshal with a folder. New name, new birthday, new entire life in a document. The marshal is explaining the rules. No contact, no social media, no going back. The person asks if they can keep 1 photograph. The marshal looks at them for a moment, then nods. 1 photograph? Physical, nothing digital. The person scrolls through their camera roll one last time. Thousands of images. They choose 1. They don't notice the location data embedded in the original file. They don't notice the cloud account that backed it up automatically. They fold the photograph carefully and put it in their pocket. It feels like the most important thing they own. The marshal takes the phone. The program has protected thousands of people since 1970. Most of them followed every rule. Most of them were never found. Nearly perfect. Nearly is the word that lives in your chest at night. You did everything right.